Hey, my name is Kat. This is Cat's Eye Oracle. I'm a psychic medium and tarot reader. I'm being guided to say that if the reading's not for you, it's not for you. Take what fits and leave the rest. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. I'm going to call in spirit, holy angels, benevolent guides, and benevolent ancestors to please assist with this reading. I'm also going to ask that my ego act as a silent observer so that I can get the messages directly from spirit. The first card that came out is the Death card. This is massive inner transformation. You've literally been ripped open from the inside. Massive transformation, and you can see the light. It's bringing me back to like the more damaged you are, the more damage you go through, the more light comes through the cracks, or I don't know, there's some saying, but that's what it's giving. So talk to me more about this massive transformation period and what's happening. I'm just going to pull some initial cards and see what comes out. So in the middle of the spread here, we have Temperance reversed. So there's been a lack of flow. I just heard excess of abundance. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of abundance coming in for you as a result of this transformation in your life. You've started walking away from things that don't fill your cup. Ace of Cups reversed. Eight of Cups. Maybe, so, okay, so I'm getting that like maybe you've chosen to be single right now because we have the Nine of Pentacles out here, which is like single independent energy. Also pre-Empress energy. And we also have the Hierophant reverse, the Nine of Cups, and then the Lovers underneath that. So it's like, it's giving like you've chosen to follow your intuition with the Queen of Cups and stay single instead of entertaining like lustful, this is giving like younger, lustful, like losers. So you're not looking for a relationship right now. Like not being in a relationship right now is your wish fulfillment, or is your wish at this time. And there's, because things haven't flowed in relationships. Getting like Two of Cups reversed vibes, but for whatever reason it's Temperance reversed. Temperance is like flow and like give and take and patience and like all the I was thinking serenity was the word I was thinking of that I had on the tip of my tongue. So I also see here the Six of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords. So there's been some sort of like, it's giving like, don't tell me you love me, show me you love me. And everyone up to this point has not been able to show you through their actions that they love you. They may say that they love you to your face, but it's giving Four of Cups. Like, I don't really care about what you're doing, or, you know, you may have this giant cup to offer people and they just, you know, dump it out, or they just, Eight of Wands reversed underneath that. They don't communicate. I'm hearing they're lazy. And you've defended these people with the Seven of Wands when you should have released them with the Four of Pentacles. It's giving like you didn't know your value. You didn't know the value that you brought to situations, and instead of like showing through their actions that they cared about you, romantic partners have like let you down, been disappointing, not backed up their, like not backing up their word with actions. So, what is this transformation of this energy, please? Talk to me more about the transformation with the Death card of this energy. Judgment. Your judgment is what's changing this situation. You've decided not to defend these people. Seven of Wands reversed. Because you didn't know that they were like this. Maybe they said all the right things, and I'm hearing all the right moves in all the right places. That's a song, right? I'm hearing you're letting, so the King of Wands reverse came out, and I heard you're letting the chips fall where they may. It's like giving, like letting the ship sink. Like, if you're not going to show me through your actions, you know, that you care about me, I'm going to fold on this with the Nine of Wands reversed. Four of Wands reversed, lack of foundation. You can't build a foundation with someone who is not showing up to the relationship. And I feel like that's been the partners that you've picked, or people that have not been showing up to the relationship, not been contributing their energy and their communication and their time and their actions to a stable relationship. And I feel like your judgment at this point is like to wipe your hands clean of it. The Devil is the last card that came out. You're mastering this part of your shadow. And instead of like stepping up and leading the relationship and telling, you know, your partners what they need to be doing, and, you know, staying in it for the long haul, being really loyal, being a really great boyfriend or girlfriend, the collective has decided the chips will fall where they may. And I'm hearing it's not a pretty picture. Like, when you're not the one to step up and handle it, everything is falling apart. And I feel like you've come to this point where you've realized, damn, these people like really aren't in it the way that I'm in it. You know, it's like, yeah, so I'm getting, so there's Three of Wands reversed, and then the Chariot here, and then the Moon. This is, I was just looking through the cards on the bottom of the deck. It's giving like, I don't really understand why my life's moving forward, or why my life's not moving forward. It's because it required a shift in perspective with the Hanged Man, and for you to stop fighting so hard with the Five of Wands. Fighting so hard for people who would not meet you halfway, who would not show up for you, who would not show you through actions that they care about you, that they're loyal to you the same way that you're willing to show them. So it's giving like imbalanced romantic relationships. Yeah, so these cards are next to each other. Maybe it's taken a long time for you. Maybe you've had a dream or a vision about the way that a relationship should look. That's an indication that you are meant for that kind of relationship, by the way. And it's just taken a long time to come in for you with the Knight of Pentacles. But I'm also hearing like you have options. Like you have a lot of different options. It's just like knowing which ones to say no to. Knowing which ones are not on your level, knowing which ones are going back and forth wishy-washy about whether or not they want to give their all, you know, to relationships. It's been a long time for you, I feel. So tell me, give me like a couple cards to close out about the changes that the collective can expect to see in their life as a result of this transformative energy, please. I just dropped a bunch of cards. Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happily ever after, fulfilling relationships. What other changes, please? I'm hearing ultimate fulfillment. Everything you fought so hard for with the Five of Wands. It's like it's giving like you had to just let it go and surrender for it to come in naturally. Like maybe you were holding on to this very tightly, really wanted this to manifest or really wanted a certain outcome in your romantic relationships. And in doing that, you were giving away your power with the King of Pentacles reversed. But you're done with that, with the World. And you're bringing in a beautiful, balanced union, beautiful, balanced relationship. Congratulations.